The Ebola crisis, which so badly affected West Africa last year, has inspired the African Union's African Risk Capacity, which is Africa's sovereign disaster risk insurer, to develop insurance cover for the outbreaks of diseases and epidemics. The issue was deliberated in this week's African Union Summit, which happened in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. The event saw ARC member states requesting the services for the people of Africa, especially those areas susceptible to disease outbreaks. In response to the request, the founder and director general of ARC, Richard Wilcox, is quoted as saying, "While pricing models will be more complex than in ARC's existing drought product and flood and tropical cyclone modeling, product development is feasible and will reflect true risk. We aim to insure the first 4 participating states in 2017. The insurance scheme is necessary because to a great extent it can improve the speed of fund availability and create chances for faster responses in the event of crises or emergencies." Metabiota is a pioneer institution in analyzing and managing epidemic challenges, and its founder, Dr. Nathan Wolf, also spoke on the project, saying, "Ebola is not the first virus to threaten the world, and it won't be the last. Unless we prepare for the next epidemic, we will find ourselves forever nailing down outbreaks just in time to see the next ones pop up. Epidemic risk financing is going to be a key component of the overall preparedness and risk management strategy. We're working with regional organizations such as ARC, global organizations as well as financial institutions in providing analytics and institutional knowledge required to architect such financing schemes." The most popular satirist in Egypt and one of Time magazine's 100 most influential people in the world in 2013, Bassem Youssef, has had a breakthrough since his show was cancelled and yanked off air because of his vocal and open criticisms of the way things were run in his country, Egypt. The young, talented satirist has now joined Harvard's Institute of Politics at the John F. Kennedy School of Government as a resident fellow for the spring semester. Youssef, who was a surgeon before he followed his other passion, took to social media site Twitter to announce the feat and to say that he was proud of the invitation. He has mostly been away from Egypt and the public eye since his popular show got pulled off the airwaves in April 2014. The show discussed issues such as restrictions of freedom of expression in the country and was embraced by masses of Egyptians who wanted to hold their politicians accountable. Youssef was briefly arrested and interrogated after complaints that he insulted the presidency in 2013. Following pressure on the private TV station which broadcasted the program and the rising wave of nationalism, not to mention his teeming fans, he began to be concerned about his safety and that of his family and has since become much more private. And Ghana's Vice President, Mr. KB AmissahArthur, has paid a visit to a final year student of the University of Ghana Medical School, name withheld, who is on admission at a hospital in Accra after she jumped from the 2nd floor of her hostel to escape an attempted rape by a man. The man has been apprehended by authorities and is currently in detention, facing criminal charges. The brave young woman, who is thankfully healing from her injuries and the experience, narrated the incident to the Vice President and others such as Minister of Education Professor J. Nana Opoku Agyemang, Deputy Minister Samuel Okuzeto Ablakwa, and the Deputy Minister of Transport Joyce Bawa Muktari, who accompanied him. She explained that in the course of the dreadful experience, the only escape route she could find was jumping from the balcony of her 2nd floor hostel. Mr. AmissahArthur, impressed by her courage, presented the budding medical doctor with an undisclosed sum of money, which will go to paying her medical bills and other logistics. She also got a signed Get Well Soon card. Nice one, BP. Snapshot Africa today features this very curious picture of some keke napep's on a trailer. Funny, right? Thank you very much, Tom Sater, for sending us this picture. Now guys, communities around the world are putting together incidence figures for female genital mutilation, and in Nigeria the figure is around 17%. It's an improvement on previous years, but there's still a lot more to be done, and it's our responsibility to do it. We're going to go on a quick break now, more when we get back.